Welcome to BackScout Automobile. 2026 Plymouth Barracuda 440. Today we are looking at the futuristic and aggressive 2026 Plymouth Barracuda 440 concept, a machine that brings classic American muscle energy into a bold modern future. The moment this car appears on the screen, it instantly feels powerful, dramatic, and impossible to ignore. Starting from the back of the car, the rear design looks absolutely terrifying in the best possible way. The full-width LED taillight stretches across the rear section like a glowing red blade cutting through the darkness. At nighttime, the lighting signature makes the Barracuda look futuristic and cinematic. The rear bumper is wide, muscular, and deeply sculpted, giving the car an aggressive road presence even while standing still. Quad exhaust outlets sit proudly under the bumper, making it clear this concept was imagined with raw American muscle attitude. The rear diffuser adds a race-inspired feeling, while the sharp edges around the trunk create a bold and modern muscle car personality. Now moving toward the front of the car, the entire front fascia feels like a beast ready to attack the road. The hood is long, wide, and covered with aggressive muscle lines that instantly remind you this is not an ordinary sports coupe. Large hood vents give the concept a high-performance appearance, making it look like massive power is hidden underneath. The front grille is blacked out and stretched wide across the face of the vehicle, giving it a dominant and intimidating expression. Slim futuristic LED headlights make the car look angry and focused, especially during nighttime scenes. The lower bumper features giant air intakes and a sharp front splitter that makes the entire front end appear low, planted, and race-ready. As the camera moves toward the front left side of the car, the muscular proportions become even more impressive. The wide front fender flows beautifully into the side bodywork, creating a powerful and aggressive stance. Massive black performance wheels fill the wheel arches perfectly, making the concept look strong and planted on the road. Behind the wheels, huge brake calipers add an extra layer of performance styling. The side mirror has a sleek aerodynamic design that blends smoothly into the body, while the sculpted door panels create dramatic reflections under sunlight. From this angle, the Barracuda looks like a futuristic street racing machine built for speed and adrenaline. Stepping inside the cabin, the interior immediately feels modern, premium, and performance-focused. The dashboard stretches across the cockpit with a futuristic digital display that gives the driver access to navigation, driving information, and performance data. Ambient lighting glows softly around the cabin, creating a cinematic atmosphere at night. The steering wheel looks thick and sporty with integrated controls and paddle shifters behind it, giving the concept a true performance car feeling. The seats are deeply bolstered with premium leather-inspired materials and contrast stitching that make the interior feel both luxurious and aggressive at the same time. Carbon fiber-inspired trim pieces across the dashboard and center console add even more futuristic muscle car energy. Now once again looking toward the back of the vehicle from a lower angle, the wide stance becomes even more dramatic. The rear tires appear huge, giving the concept an aggressive planted look as if the car is ready to launch forward at any second. The trunk design blends perfectly into the fastback roofline, creating a smooth and sporty silhouette. The black accents around the taillights and bumper make the rear design even more intimidating, especially under cities at night. Moving toward the back left side of the car, the powerful rear haunches become the center of attention. The body curves outward aggressively above the rear wheels, creating classic muscle car proportions mixed with futuristic styling. The fastback roofline flows smoothly into the rear section, giving the concept a sleek and aerodynamic appearance. The side body creases catch sunlight beautifully, creating deep reflections that make the Barracuda appear even more muscular. The rear wheel design from this angle looks massive and performance-focused, perfectly matching the aggressive character of the concept. Now focusing on the back right side of the vehicle, the design feels equally dramatic and powerful. The lighting reflections across the bodywork create a premium futuristic atmosphere, while the sculpted rear bumper and diffuser continue to emphasize speed and performance. The stance of the car from this side makes it appear wide, low, and ready for high-speed highway driving. Every line flowing through the body gives the impression of motion, even when the vehicle is parked. The concept perfectly balances classic American muscle DNA with futuristic supercar-inspired styling. As the camera slowly moves around the entire vehicle, more aggressive details begin to appear. The side skirts sit low against the body, enhancing the aerodynamic personality of the concept. The windshield angle is sharply raked backward, helping the car look sleek and performance-oriented. Even the roof design contributes to the dramatic silhouette, making the Barracuda appear like a machine built for speed and attention. During nighttime driving scenes, the concept becomes even more breathtaking. The LED headlights cut through the darkness with a sharp, futuristic glow, while the rear taillights create a cinematic lighting signature visible from far away. Reflections from city lights move beautifully across the sculpted bodywork, giving the car a premium science fiction appearance. Imagine this concept arriving at a car meet. Crowds instantly gather around it, filming the aggressive body lines, giant wheels, futuristic lighting, and intimidating road presence. Every angle looks like it belongs in a high-budget racing movie. The engine sound imagined for this concept would likely be deep, loud, and emotional, delivering the classic American muscle car atmosphere enthusiasts love. The hood design continues to dominate attention because of its dramatic sculpting and aggressive air vents. Under sunlight, every curve and crease across the hood creates powerful reflections that make the car look even more alive. The front splitter and lower bumper details reinforce the race-inspired identity, while the black grille creates a dark and fearless expression. Inside the cabin, the digital instrument cluster glows with futuristic graphics, displaying speed, driving modes, and performance information with modern animations. The center console feels clean and advanced, while the premium materials surrounding the passengers create a luxurious atmosphere. Ambient lighting changes the mood of the interior during nighttime driving, making every scene feel immersive and cinematic. The giant wheels combined with the low suspension create an aggressive street racing stance that gives the concept a true muscle car soul. The wide tires suggest massive grip and powerful acceleration capability, while the sculpted fenders add visual strength to the body. From the side profile, the long hood and short rear deck perfectly capture the classic proportions that made vintage muscle cars legendary. Yet the futuristic details bring the design into a completely modern era. This balance between nostalgia and innovation is what makes the 2026 Barracuda 440 concept feel so exciting. Rain falling across the bodywork would make the reflections even more dramatic. Water sliding over the sculpted hood, roofline, and rear fenders creates a cinematic visual effect that enhances the futuristic personality of the concept. Under neon city lights, the Barracuda almost looks unreal, like a machine designed for a science fiction street racing world. The aggressive rear diffuser and quad exhaust system continue to emphasize the imagined performance capabilities of the concept. Even while parked, the car feels loud, powerful, and emotional. Every design element works together to create a sense of movement and adrenaline. The steering wheel inside the cabin looks perfectly designed for spirited driving, while the deeply bolstered seats suggest comfort during high-speed cornering. The futuristic dashboard layout keeps the driver fully connected to the machine, blending modern technology with classic muscle car excitement. As the camera captures the final angles of the concept, the Barracuda stands proudly as a bold vision of what a futuristic American muscle revival could look like. The aggressive bodywork, dramatic lighting, wide stance, premium interior, and race-inspired styling all combine into one unforgettable machine. The 2026 Plymouth Barracuda 440 concept may be an imagined design vision, but it perfectly captures the emotion, aggression, and road presence that muscle car enthusiasts dream about.